Well, hello, welcome to episode 33 of FPL Top Dogs Ballyhaunis, and just a roundup and a breakup and a breakdown of what the hell's been going on here in game week 34. 35 is upon us, and me personally, the guru is just limping to get to game week 36, where he can do his bench boost. Loads of people still have a free hit and a bench boost. Some have just got either a free hit or a bench boost. I know it's the situation for every one of you is a lot more different. It's and what we do in FPL, we look at our teams and see really what transfer your team really needs. And for me, just limping along, I was very, very well aware of the double Chelsea this game week 34, and I'm just can't believe I dodged another bullet there with Havertz there. He should have had a hat trick, at least scored 2 goals. I don't know how Chelsea didn't win that game, but United gallantly hung on for a 1-1, and Bruno didn't perform. Ronaldo's come up trumps again, but with United with only 3 more games, I think, to play, it feels that way, that they've got their blank game week in 37. Do we really want to? I suppose if we did get Ronaldo and backed him against all them teams in the last few game weeks, we would be quids in. But tearing up the team and all that, Salah, and we all know the conundrums and how to fit in these teams. So let's have a quick look, and I'll just share what I'm going to do here. A shout out to the Mayo hurlers there in a Ruislip, which was last Saturday. Not very, very well prepared, just more or less in from work, just get a little video out here, just to get a few of you have a look at the videos, and it helps you at least maybe what I say or doing, or how we're doing in the Christy Nicholson Pub Fantasy League in Ballyhaunis, which is becoming a notorious, a lot of notoriety with that league. And I hope I see the day it gets pretty jam packed, and we have our first 100, 200, 1,000 entrants. Hopefully it'd be first thing on people's lips for FPL Top Dogs Ballyhaunis. I hope there's an FPL Top Dogs Galway or Dublin FPL Top, some sort of thing. I was thinking about doing some sort of a membership thing, or we're all amateurs in this game. I don't have no inclination of becoming a pro at this, like Andy from Let's Talk, or FPL Mate, or Scout, or Giovanni. I listened to a few of these guys, and they're really, I just don't have the, it's overwhelming most of the time just to be on it every week. Like I've never missed a deadline. I've always had a consideration, and it's just part of your life, really. And no amount of boozing will stop it. But just want to say with the Ballyhaunis hurlers, just get off. And then, Taurine, I met Clamars hurlers. I met the guys from Ballina, all over the country playing for Mayo. Just a few pictures, just a few that I've took in the day. I have video, but obviously this is going on YouTube, and I don't want to check. I'm sure there's no hassle throwing a bit of video up, but we kind of won pretty well, 13 points up for long periods of the game against London. We're pretty little bit of the underdogs in this. That's just the pitch there. Yeah, that's McGovern's. Christy McCrudden, great to re-engage with Christy there. Just a massive play. We're on Northolt, which is a military base. It's only just down the road. When I'm walking for Ruslip Gardens, like Ruislip Gardens, you can see the whole airfield on the right. It's pretty cool. It's a massive flaming thing, probably heading towards Ukraine at this minute. This lovely pitch in McGovern, as you can see, got some of the guys. I was really honored to be around the guys for the day, and to be among the management as well. It was phenomenal to kind of support and get behind the guys. I think eventually won by 6 or 7 points in the end. Keith there, number 8. It just never looked like he was out of the game. like he is club now, isn't he? Club and county. So he's not going quietly, is he? Although retiring from the inter football, who cares, mate? Their loss is our gain in the hurling, and hopefully we can do something in the Christy Nicholson. That's the star man there, Adrian Phillips, who's currently fourth and going very well. Just a few pictures of here and there. Number 10, I think, is Sean Kenny. And there's Mark Oracle Phillips played nearly the whole game, and played the whole game in February in the league against London, or Mayo Revenge that day. So all in all, it was phenomenal. Absolutely pleasure to be there, and it was worth the trip. And the guys, absolutely had a fantastic, celebration afterwards. That's the Swan, yeah, Swan and Brixton, yeah. So yeah, at least that's something anyway. That's something, guys. Right, so where are we now with this game week 35? Well, the status. Well, what happened is I got in Chalobah basically because it was just a straight. I only had 5 million, so I thought I'd get Chalobah from Chelsea. I get a bit of something. They had a double game week. He didn't get on against United. Reece James is back, albeit playing the third in a back three. But I didn't see the game, but the way he was playing, he didn't play like he was the centre. It was like his normal position. He was down that right all the time. He should have scored a couple himself. Just really dodged the bullet the last few weeks. Salah hasn't been going massive. In the Champions League that's different, but and just a team there that's without Salah, and heavily Spurs after they got that massive result, against Villa and a few others against Everton as well. I went all in Spurs, and could be a mistake, but I'm going to have to die in that cross. The major surgery, I might just roll something. I know it's pretty boring. It's pretty boring to go rolling. What I probably need, it'd be best to get 2 dudes in, and maybe 3 dudes in with the thought of game week 37. It's pretty straightforward. If you've got a free hit left, everyone's going to do it. Probably this game week 37. Maybe do the bench boost here, or vice versa. It really doesn't matter if free hit this way or do the bench boost. Well, depends how you fix your game week 37, of course. If you've got a great team, you got loads of Villa and the whole lot, and Everton. Not many people have much Everton. I have Carlson. I still have belief Everton have 4 big games coming up, and a lot to play for. So I'm going to go all in Everton. I'm in between. Do I get a couple of Villa? I'm looking at Mings and Cash. Watkins is going to be pretty hard. I can't get him from Tony. Tony, I'm really just looking at my team, which I know that fact that's your man Veltman, Tony. I think I have 3 that only have a single game. Yeah, I know that was a pretty short-sighted move with Chalobah, but at 7 points, I wouldn't have got. Well, Cancelo against Watford, and he gets 1 point. He picked up the yellow, and it's just so frustrating. Just thinking about Cancelo now again, but yeah, so it's just really how you're fixed. You have all your Villa in now, maybe free hit 36 and then a bench boost, but I think most people do it the other way around. And now that City have been confirmed, the Wolves game will be game 36. It's down here, so it's really you want Kevin De Bruyne and Salah, and I haven't either of them. And the thing is, there's both Liverpool and City are still involved heavily in Europe, and but then again they're challenging for the title, so you can't drop or rest too many. It will make all the difference. Just a bad half in the Champions League or a bad game in the league, and that's them done. That's their fate kind of held. So it really is gut stuff. Looking at the Christy Nicholson, Stevie Stratton needs a lot of credit. I don't know how he's held off the Commando. Commando recently has fired an awful lot. He's fired his wild card. I think he's played that. He has thrown a lot of stress at the moment. I'd love to see now what I think Joy just has a free hit left. Did he use the free hit last week? I think he did. I think he's just got his bench boost. It's really important to know this because Stret's got nothing chip wise, and I just that's his free hit. So obviously he's thinking for game week 37. He'll probably free hit now. It looks like he's got a team that's going to be set up, unless Chelsea have a double and 37 they do. So he set his team up for 37, all Chelsea and all Villa. And he's going to free hit, obviously, in this game of 36. So the wild card has set him up lovely. Free hit, triple cap. Oh, yes, bench boost. So no free hit. So, yeah, he did that in his last game, 33, 34. So he's starting to pile on the pressure there. Yeah, so he's a bench boost. So, yeah, fair enough. I remember he did his free hit their last game week, and it was very, very underwhelming. I'd say Joy's absolutely devastated with that. Even now, playing a wild card with 49 points, it must be devastating. Mount is more or less blanked. Yeah, he's done nothing. Havertz, again, absolutely, he should have had probably a couple of goals there against United. Didn't do it. James, he only got, he didn't get the, I'm not sure. Yeah, it was a 1-1. So he didn't get that goal. He should have had an assist, but Havertz got a touch to that. So I bet, that's, I really, the Chelsea ploy didn't quite work for the guys. This is why I'm saying I'm dodging bullets, mate. If I really don't know how I'm still somewhere near the top five. Five would be, like I'm still quite a bit down, and I don't know. Kieran Kyle has been phenomenal. He's gone under the radar. He's mentioned nothing or said nothing to anybody. I don't know. The lads say nothing about Kieran. I think his brother Pat Kiley and Jimmy Cribb are still over in San Diego. I'm not sure. Kieran will probably be playing for the club a lot. He's not in the Mayo hurling setup. Not that I know of. He could be injured. I'm not sure, but my God, whatever he's doing all season, he's been on it. I think he might have missed 1 or 2 game weeks deadlines, but nothing very noticeable. And he's always on it. So I'm still happy I've got Maddison. I'm kind of gone the Leicester route, my own team. But just looking at Joey's, he's got his bench boost less for probably this game week 36, I would say. And he's all ready to go with the wild card for 37. And he's expecting 2 massive ones. And I think he probably will get the 2 massive ones. Just looking, it's going to be really hard to. There's no way Stephen Gerrard is just going to go out with a dead squib. Villa have everything going. Palace, is home. They're not perennial masters away from home, Palace. And Burnley could have a lot to play for, so could be still tricky, but very exciting. It's a very exciting team to be lumped on. I think he's got the right, Coutinho. I like Coutinho. Watkins is very attacking. I think he's got the right 3 Villa. Although Mings is, I like Mings. He comes up with a goal here and there, and he's very friendly with bonus points if he does anything. So Chelsea, they've got the FA Cup, so there's a little worry about Chelsea. That's game week, so it shouldn't affect Chelsea. Just having a look, do they have a double in that game? I don't see them twice there. Leicester way down on Thursday. Don't see any, so maybe I'm not so sure. I don't know. I don't see the double there. Villa, yeah, these are the doublers. Liverpool are not so. They've got 4, 7, 8, 9. Somebody's blanking there. That's Man United blanking with somebody else. So these are just the doublers here. But then again, Chelsea are blanking. So Chelsea, Man United blanking. Forget they should have had a game there, Chelsea. So yeah, that's funny. He's gone all in there on Chelsea. So I'm just not sure what to do with Chelsea. Maybe Chalobah, I don't know. Transfers are limited, and for me personally, I'm not going to do many minuses at all. Every point's going to be crucial, and I'm just going to try and be proactive, and not so much, as they say, knee jerky. But yeah, look, he's got Salah. I wish I did have Mane still in the team in a way, but to cover Salah, because it is scary not having this guy, in the team here. But let's have a look. Yeah, that 19 points crucified me there against United. Still picked up an attacking bonus. So like in the last 5 games, it's ticking along. That 19 really bumped up the average, but take that out of the equation. It ticks along a bit, but you know, a 1 here, a 3 there, that's not no return, no return, no return, a touch, yeah, a touch, yeah. No return, no return, didn't play the African nations, a touch, you mean, I think look, I think he's a bit overrated. That's just my call, but it is scary going without him, and I probably have to look at. Really, I'm looking at just getting some Villa in for that double game week and try and see I can maximize that bench boost. I'm in a good position with the bench boost. It's a shame about Tierney. I had him planned ages ago to have him. I think Kane will perform against the Leicester. He's got this is game week 37. 36 Liverpool. Yeah, oh yeah, this is the first. Yeah, 35. Yeah, Kane's record against Leicester is just astronomical. So I'll be debating whether it's going to be Son or Kane. I might just leave it at Kane because he's just massive amount of goals. Leeds and City, there could be a rotation thing going on there. I think there's maybe City will rest a few because they have that second leg, the Champions League. So it's really hard to know as well. You need to get a bit lucky on that week. You get Sterling in or Mahrez in, and whichever plays, and then you've got Jesus, who's the flavor of the month, who's just absolutely purple Indian summer for himself. I'm not sure if he'll be around next season, but maybe that's the story. All of a sudden, you know, with the reality of next season starting, and he wants to get his tuppenny in there, and there's doesn't want to be the short stick in the long stick stack. So that's Joey Neenan, second in our league, 57,000 in the world. I think he can bump that into the top 25k if everything goes according to plan. As I said, that wild card is it's calculated and clever, but it's also predictable. It is seriously predictable. You know, at 37 in line, what he would do. And the only thing is Pookie has got a double game week, but I'm not so sure about Mateta. Everybody's gone on about him, but he does play every game, probably for his price. Joey's got him in there. He's a regular, 5.3 forward. He's as good as anything. He's better than a Breuer, I would say, at this stage. Pookie has got his double game week. So everything Joey's done here is calculated. He's absolutely spent a lot of time looking over at what to do. I'm not so sure that they're 2 good games for Norwich anyway. I wouldn't be, banking massive, but he probably should chip away. At least he's got the games and he'll play every game, team of Buku. So cash is phenomenal. So every one of these guys will be playing, and he's all set up in a good way. It's just like the 49 points this for the wild card. He's probably sacrificed it a bit. I think I got about 55 in the last game week in 33. Joey's, actually done quite well with his free hit there. The only thing he will be hitting them, Salah could have been the guy there to go for, but look, it's all ifs and buts, and that was a very good free hit for him. Imagine captaining Salah, but I suppose it's hard to captain a single game weeker, you see, and you got, I think it's 2 United. It's 2 games. You think that Norwich would do something, but Bruno's, he's missed a penalty as well. It's just the other day. It's just a total disaster, that dude. I have him in my son dream team. I can't wait to get rid of him. I'm going to throw in Coutinho as soon as I can, as soon as the first Friday of next month appears. So that's enough about Joey. That's where he stands, because it's Stret has done phenomenal. I can't believe Stephen Stret is still. He's propping down the table. That's the reverse of propping up. So he's propping down the table. Very good. Robinson has been killing it. TAA has just been a total disaster. Robinson now is all the rage and the buzz. Barnes has done well in Europe, but he's only bits and pieces here. The Leicester boys haven't been massively impressive. I just have Maddie and Schmeichel which I'm happy that Schmeichel might play nearly every game. But Saka's been very good. Captain Salah, which is, you know, Kane. Weghorst has done well. He's got some good games coming up. Ramsey is still there. Broya, White, and Doherty needs to be replaced, but he won't worry about Doherty. He's locked in a couple of quid, so I'm sure he can pull some rabbits out of the hat. Get maybe, you know, just that's the reason why you have to look at your team individually and not go by these influencers so much, because they're being a bit myopic in their team, and they tell you the solutions of their team first. And then you have to apply that rationale to what you're doing. You see, you need to have a clear vision in FPL. And look, I'm sitting 282,000 in the world, and I've very meager goals of trying to breaking that top 200,000. I haven't done it for a couple of years. It's no great shake to me. 250, anything over 250 is just a failure. You know, when you take it this serious, it's just a bad season. So Weghorst is still flicking away, and the points are still coming. So he's got the double there. Leicester have games in hand, so you know that game. You know, he's got a bit of everything. It's just, you know, Stretton's better than all of us at the moment. You know, he is leading the table. He's 8 points is handy. You know, he got 62 points from 11 active players. Joey had 16. You had that double Chelsea, and all the double Chelsea did against United was make up. Joey, you know, Joey with any bit of luck should be leading by now. But in horse racing, you know, you still have to go past the horse. That's, you know, you're on the bridle, you're on the bridle, like you're holding firm, mate. You know, and so the other horse is going. He's still ahead of you. You still have to make up that ground. You know, there's not an infinite amount of ground to make up in the FPL. We have, you know, it's officially game week 35, so it's getting to squeaky bum time here, as Alex Ferguson says. The Guinness Guru, the Hussmeister, as we say. I like to call him the Guinness Guru, actually. I wonder, is he any good? Connor, can you drink Guinness? He needs to get tested. We all got tested last Saturday night, all the hurlers, and we christened somebody officially. I christened somebody last year. You know, last year one of our guys got christened, Morgan, the Prodigy Lions. Yeah, this is the Guinness Guru. Look, okay, he's phenomenal as well. I think he's got something left in his locker. Sure, he's got a free hit or something. I have a funny feeling he's still got a free hit. I know that, yeah, Kieran Kiley's got a bench boost anyway. Has the Hussmeister got anything in his sleeve? No, he doesn't. Bench boost, free hit, triple cap, everything done there. Wild card, bench, 2 free hits. Yeah, he's kind of been going solo for quite a long way out. It's going to be hard, you know, to be reactionary. Now, Lookman is he's been performing massively in the Euro Conference League. He scored a goal the other night. This is the problem with the Leicester. They are not transmitting that on the pitch, and I don't think he started. He got 3 points. Not sure how he got 3 points. Maybe he got booked and assist. I don't know. Ramsdale is back. He's fine. Bofana is handy. He's got his Leicester in. So for going solo, Gordon is good for Everton, of course. A bit of everything. Yeah, Kane. Yeah, it's all going to be thinking on his feet and you know, hitting the ground, running and reacting, you know, with gut, and you know, it's basically harem scarum stuff. How many of these dudes will he be able to get to have a double game week? How, you know, the bench boost, well, it's going to be tough. So game week 36, he's got probably well enough in hand over the rest of us here. There's no way we're going to make up any ground there. So he just has to be careful with the star man here, who's got a bench boost. So I think that's kind of done for the trophies, really. But it's really exciting the minute Streck could win his first. Yeah, sure, Connor's not over, but he has no chips left, and it's really just down to Joy. Is he just going to the thing is, he knows all about winning, of course, 79th in the world, but you can win by doing everything by the book, or you can win it your own way, and to do it your own way. That's what I do it my own way. That's where I am, but I want to win it my way. I don't want to. I just sometimes look at the other influencers and I laugh at what they're doing and the panic that they have and the whole trouble. Oh, it's terrible. My life's a misery. It isn't. It isn't. It isn't a massive misery. I'm well over it. But yeah, to finish top 10 in this league is where you want to be at. There's a notoriety to it. And we've got Morgan there. Can he hold on to the top 10? I have the hats all, so don't worry about that. But I'll get more hats for next year. And we can order when the wife is over here, and we'll get the next year's hats easy enough. Gilday hasn't got a hat, so he should be getting a hat. Fergie Walsh, I don't think has a hat, so he could be getting. So we've got some new hat holders, including Kieran Kiley. About half of them, and Conor Hussey. I don't think Steve I think he got a hat last year. Yeah, I think he did. So I think about half and half. About 5 of these have hats and 5 of them don't. So it's about caps, winning your Christy Nicholson cap. I don't, it's no joke. It's a Christy Nicholson Pub Fantasy League in Ballyhaunis, County Mayo, and people are welcome to join it as long as they're known by somebody in the group already. I want to keep it kind of local enough, and it's great crack, and it keeps us going. It kept us going through the COVID. So let's have a quick look now. Said the Starman. Starman, I think he's got that bench boost. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just the same boat as me. At least we have a chip left. I'm just happy to have something left. It's game week 36. I can't wait for it. If I can make up any ground at all, even 5 or 10 points, it's just a bonus. This game week 35 would be tough. Tony is not very sexy to have. Tony, he's not have any extra games to play. He's really a penalty merchant, but he's had a terrific first season, and Brentford have surpassed Everton, and Ericsson now is hard to put him in there somehow. To get Ericsson in there, how and where do you really want to get rid of Saka? Rafinha, yeah, possibly he could be the guy to go, but he still has a double game week. You wouldn't put it against Leeds to that American dude that's owning them now, or the running them now. He has a double, I think he is. So it's City at home. Arsenal, City at home next. Arsenal, Chelsea. They're interesting games, but 2 of them are at home, so you never know. And I like to have Rafinha for these last 2 games, so I want to write it out with him, and that's why I'm looking at the 2 transfers. Going to be Veltman and Tarkowski. It's probably just going to be 2 defensive. Probably get Mings in, and I don't think I can afford cash, so I'll have to see. It's really touch and go. Probably won't have. I could get rid of Tony. Take a -4. Get rid of Tarkowski and Velt. Sneak in Mings. Can't even get Watkins in. So there's really 2. It's absolutely nearly impossible to figure out what I've got to do here. All I know, I should have a good game week the following week in 36. And then this, ride at the sheets of your pants, or whatever that saying is. It's going to be a hectic ride all the way to the end. Share, okay, so Adrian with his bench boost coming. How many of them? Liverpool have double anyway in 36. I've always had an eye on game week 36. Yeah, Liverpool. See, that's the only problem with Liverpool. I am worried about the Champions League stuff and the FA Cup to come up for them. So, and they're going for the quadruple, aren't they? Or are they? They won the league. I think they won the league. So it's the quadruple that's on the card. So look, Salah will play every game. So Ado's gone for the, that's phenomenal how he's been able to fit in these 2, Robinson and TAA. Cancelo, not sure about him now. He's got a bit of Tottenham there. He needs Tottenham to fire. Ramsey came in. Martinelli, not so sure. Yeah, he should be in a situation there. The double game week. I don't think Villa have. I'm thinking out loud here. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Villa have a double game. The teams that have doublers: Liverpool, Chelsea, nearly everybody really. Yeah, Watford is good. I have him as well. So I don't think Newcastle have another double game. It should have. Wolves have a. Yeah, Wolves should have. Yeah, so it looks like he should be in a good situation for 36. The only worry a little bit is game of 37 for Ado. Obviously, Everton and Villa want a good bit of them in there. So he's in a good situation. He shouldn't feck it up at all. He should be hanging on there. Yeah, Kieran Kiley. James, it's been disappointing. He got a lot out of Havertz, but he could have had so much more. It's just phenomenal. Really unlucky. I don't know how he's not been able to convert there against United. So again, dodged loads of bullets here. I don't know how I've managed without Salah and not really going all in Chelsea like everybody else did. Mostly everybody else. Not everybody in the top dogs, they went all off Chelsea. That's not wrong to say, but a wild card here is just Mount. It didn't quite pay off, the Chelsea ploy. Yeah, just the eye test. Kane and Dyer fine for Leicester coming, and then the double game. So we'll find out a lot about Tottenham now in the next few games. It's all advantage Arsenal after the dreadful 0-0 over in Brentford with Tottenham there last Saturday, and Arsenal destroying United there as well at the same time. So it's advantage Arsenal. I really can't believe and understand how Spurs have thrown away top four. How many times they looked like flying at the start of the season, went away, and then all of a sudden everybody started coming back. And the moment the pressure goes on Spurs, guess what they do? They fold like a cheap suit. So I'm not going to be devastated if they don't get top four. I'll just laugh, mate. These guys get paid millions to do that. I don't particularly care. I'm just gonna. I think as you get older, you just enjoy. You want to look after the people in your life more, and just realize that these guys, they have their own lives, and really shouldn't allow these guys to dictate your own moods or happiness. So let's get back to FPL. So look at Ado, and yeah, he's fine there. Kieran Kiley, I think he's got a bench boost. So James, fine. He's not overreached too much. Also, he got 3 Tottenham, so he's a bit overreached. God, that Tottenham Liverpool game will be fun for Kieran to watch, with 5 assets there. I hate games like that where you have 6 players and was 1 game and it's a 0-0. Yeah, just had a chit chat about myself earlier on. So, look, I'll have to take the 52. It's not great. It's just go and trade. It's just the guys at the top that have done very well getting into the 60s, but I think I've escaped a bullet there. Mostly everyone here. It's mainly 50 to 60 is the average score, so I'll take that and just move on. Look, 282. I'm sure people who haven't the bench boost or they're in a worse situation or they're a bit higher than me, I'm sure I can get something back if I can get this captain right, the bench boost. 36. So that's Fergie Walsh. Still looking interested. He calculated it was the right choice in the end to go for Mount over Kulusevski. Fair enough. He's not overextended in Tottenham. Again, I'm not sure what he's got left. Let's see if Fergie's got any chips there. Funny feeling, has he got a free hit? If he has, then he's still in control. It's phenomenal advantage to have a free hit. So you can decide to do that in 36 or 37, depending on. Yeah, I knew he had a free hit left. So he'll have the choice now. Looking at that team, it probably need the free hit more for game week 37, I would say. He needs more Villa and more Everton in there somehow. 37. So yeah, Cresswell is a bit of a punt there. Any West Ham assets. Cornet didn't really work out for Fergie. He had him captained and he missed a penalty, which is disastrous. So he's not had the best of luck over the last while, but he'll still keep plugging away. The Oracle, Mark Oracle Phillips, great point the other day. I sent you on your point in the video. It was a humdinger, a right daisy cutter, like a bullet. Yeah, so Marco, that'd be interesting now. I'm not really looking to see. I don't look too much behind me. I'm more of a kind of blinkered sort of dude when it comes to FPL. I kind of just look at I'm always focused on the few that are immediately in front of me, and they get all my attention. Yeah, so he's got nothing left to play at the moment. So that's going to be very tough now. I'm really can't convince my bench boost is going to. I'm in a great position with the bench boost in 36, and it's not a total disaster for game week 37 for my team anyway, because I'm going to roll I'm going to roll a couple of transfers. I've got Carlson, which is really good to have. That's the only preparation I think I have. Yeah, 37. Chelsea, I've got Chalobah. He might be lucky. He might get another game. Burnley, happy now. I've got Tarkowski, so I don't think I'll be getting rid of Tarkowski, guys. So that will limit what I can do for getting rid of. So it looks like it's just be Veltman and Tony for somebody. With his risky getting rid of a penalty taker, I have a load of penalty takers in that team. Rafinha's taking penalties, Saka, Kane, Tony, Carlson. So it's real risky for me to getting rid of Tony, although I don't like his running. Well, he had a bad run, so not the worst really. And Leeds at home, who could be looking to, they look safe enough. So could Leeds be on the beach by then? Don't know. So it is risky. I have to really think. I'm looking at Cancelo and he's just not done anything, but it'd be. You want to be looking at getting another city. In my situation, you really want to have another city somewhere. I can't believe we've got no Liverpool, no Salah, no Mane. Really taking a chance. Nothing in Chelsea really. So that's the way I've ended up. I've ended up because of circumstance. It was kind of paying off at the moment just because I'm dodging bullets. So where we are at Marquee. So it looks to me that team is more or less not the worst for game week 36, but 37 again is going to be absolutely, it's going to be, have to do some like Oracle and a few others. They're going to talk thinking about minuses if they want to get the Villas in and the likes. Yeah, so Chalobah, fair enough. Chalobah from the start, that's all I could afford. Kane to Werner, that was bold. I can see why he done it. You can have to take chances. Totally understandable why. But now that cross, it's about dying on crosses now when you do things that don't pay off. So Chelsea still have, I still think they have a double. I think so. Yeah, just double check. Yeah, 36 Wolves and Leeds. So he can go. That could be a good move for himself. But they are in the FA Cup final, Chelsea. So there is a risk of rotation, but there you just have to get right luck. It's just a lot of it is just gut and luck, and I don't really buy these statistics at all. I think it's depressing looking at numbers and statistics and judging people and players and human beings by their numbers. I hate it. There's a chapter in the Bible all about numbers, mate. And trust me, it's not a Christian thing to do, to be trying to predict life and fate and reason and logic and why and wonder by moon, stars and numbers. It's just simpler if you just, it's up and down to the lap of God. If you're that inclined. Okay, so Shawnee Gilday is still in the mix. He's tied there with Oracle. The two of them are that'll be a bit of a fight, a tussle between the sniper and the Oracle that ones. And trust me, there'll be a bit of slag in there. I like this team. Just straight away, Lonzo sticks out there. Dewsbury Hall, he's well on it there. I love it, mate. Pookie, he's well ahead of the game. Pookie Mateta, that's the same as Joey. I think Joey's got Kulusevski. I'm not saying that in here. No, he got rid of Kulusevski. Yeah, he did have him. Mount, Havertz, Coutinho. No, he's still Cancelo, James, Alonso. No, this is his teammate. This is Alonso. Great call. I transferred him last game week in my Sun Dream team. So I want to take a bit of that, keeping me in the game, Alonso. That was a big differential because I could have gotten Reece James, but I didn't. I went for Alonso. So this looks good. Dublin, very good for Dublin, yes. For 36. But then again, 37. The problem is 37, but he's got Gray there, which is cool to have on the bench there. No Villa. Look, Villa might just blank both games and just do absolutely baloney, but I think they do. It'd be a real damp squib, getting rid of real damn squib, end of the season. If Villa don't cop on and get a couple of points here till they got Burnley here, which is what we're looking at. And last day, Man City away. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. I don't want to be overloaded. That's why the free in 37 is vital. I'm keeping all my Spurs anyway till the end with Norwich away. So I think there's rhyme and reason for every one of these players I have in the team. This is about this. There's a reason and a rhyme to the whole lot of it. I just don't want. I'm gonna just play that. I can't get in De Bruyne. I'm just banking that Salah and De Bruyne, and they might get rest of the game or two or whatever, and they're involved in a lot. So yeah, Shawnee Sniper Gilday, fair enough. You're going it your own way. Morgan Lyons, Obi-Wan Kenobi, but not much of Wan Bissaka. Irobi's Arsenal link. I'm sure he's Everton. I think he went to, but Morgan is a Gooner, I think so. He's got his couple in there. Justin, fair enough. Getting something out of Justin. Dennis might be handy now, consideration with Watford of a double coming up. So again, he's got that differential with De Bruyne, love it. And the Salah thing. But again, the Spurs will kill him if, it's going to be ifs and buts and maybes. Not everybody can have Harry here or Son. And if you got one, you're missing another. It's just, it's basically about your character and your temperament. And it says a lot about you, actually. If you're that type that just wants to copy an influencer, that really says an awful lot about you. So John C. Halpin, fair plays, come back from the brink, come really from nowhere, and he is within reach of that top 10 in his first hat. So Morgan, if you're listening and if you're out there, keep it real and finish that top 10. It really is nice to get the hat. When you get it eventually, still holding the carrot of the hat, and the hats haven't come yet, but they will be. Halpo is another serious player. We've talked a lot about Halpo in previous episodes. Again, Saka is brilliant to have. Joy in his free hit, a wild card this week he's got rid of Saka, which is a funny move. He's got a knock, but he should play. Van Dijk, fair enough, but wouldn't you like to have a Robinson instead of them to free up some money? Tarkowski, brilliant. I wouldn't get rid of any of these four. They're brilliant for a bench boost coming up. Chelsea, fair enough for the double. Leicester, he's not over. Apart from the Liverpool, which I don't mind that. Don't mind having 3 Liverpool. Apart from that, I think he's got the best of both worlds, really. Breuer could have done with something, but he's got a bit and a lot of everything. He's still got Pope in the double, so that team, he's going to make strides. It's going to be hard to hold him off now, in all fairness. Just want to pop down and introduce a new member of the family. Where is Owen? Love Boat Row. And this is our new dude, Claire Morris, man. I think his first time entering the Christy Nicholson, 1823. This week he's got rid of Mateta for Greenwood. I'm sure that's not the Greenwood from United. I would say that's more the to facilitate a move. Bowen for Mount, risky. Well, mind you, it was probably good. Yeah, Greenwood, yeah, would have been the facilitator. Yeah, he is playing, I think, regularly for Leeds, so it free up some money so that he could get in probably Mount for Bowen for Mount, possibly. I don't know. Look at that for Ward-Prowse, mate. That's a great move. Must have had him for a while there. And Martrice says, "Oh, goal Chambers, fair enough. Chambers mightn't be starting for Villa. That's a shame. If you had any other Villa there, so going forward, it looks okay for game week 36, but 37 is the worry. So he went all in that Mount. That was a fair enough move. That's somebody who's Bowen will do something. He's absolutely phenomenal, but not many will have West Ham anyway because of the game time and possibly the Europa. They're not knocked out, although they lost 2-1 in Stratford last night. They're still not out of it. They can pull it through. West Ham against Frankfurt, Eintracht Frankfurt. So yeah, this is Owen, the Love Boat row. You got to row your boat. You got the locomotion, you got the commotion, you've got it all going on, Owen. Owen and his pink shirt. And we have to see that pink shirt out again, okay? Owen, if you're listening, you're going to get a mock-up, mate. We're going to do something. But, you know, what does Owen have anything left chip-wise? You might get a top finisher for a week or something. 33. He's a bit out in left field in position 33. I don't think the hurling team goes up to 33 positions. So he needs to get top 15. Oh, he's still got something left. He's got a bench boost. So he's still in the game here. So he can do something. It's bench boost. Look, I think it's a serious enough team. If he had that team all season, he'd nowhere be where he is now. It's just, you know, swinging doors or sliding doors really when it comes to FPL. You know, you make the right move 1 minute and it can lead to a massive, and the wrong move, it leads to a chain effect of absolute catastrophe. So one bad decision after another. So yeah, he's still got a lot out there. Not so much for game week 37, of course, but definitely 36. Everyone's going to bench boost there. It'd be, you know, a lot of differentials going there. So that's Joy the Fatty there. I just wanted to get that in. Yeah, Duncan, Idaho, Hannon. Still flicking around there. I can't believe the season. You know, Aiden Fitz, you know, has been around for like 3 years, knocking on the door, second and third, you know, and just not quite there. And Tony O'Brien, massive player, loves the game. Still very on it. Look at that for a team. That's phenomenal. Like he's in a way better position with his players. Okay, he's gone without Salah, but Barnes and Madison, and that's not worked out really. Because of the Europa. That's why I stayed away from having too much Leicester attacking midfielders there. Tony's gone in there for some reason. James Anderson, yeah. James didn't work out. He's just had no luck there. You can see how unlucky, and Havertz should have had 2 the other night. So I just think it's one of them Anaris horribilis for Donny, Silvermines, O'Brien this season. Just have to write it out. Look, you know, Owen Collins is plugging away. Our Clare intercounty hurler, footballer as well, and a clubsman, and big time for Owen. Terrific guy, likes a beer, and is this one of his first seasons, and he's living on a prayer. The old Bon Jovi, you know, living. Oh, we're halfway there. Yeah, I gave a couple of tunes. I know a tune or two. So yeah, yeah, Salah, he's got Salah, nothing much wrong. I like he's still got Son. Look, that looks good to me as well. So yeah, not much about Patrick Caulfield this year, but he's definitely creeping up, and he's within that second tier group that are looking to, you know. Listen, the thing about FPL top dogs, Ballyhaunis, Christy Nick, all I want to do and all the other guys is it's friendly, competitive fun, a little bit online, a few stakes for the local guys, get us all to know each other a bit better and help each other out. We have a WhatsApp group as well, and we're always sending out friendly, you know, and a bit of banter, and remind each other the deadlines and just any general opinion and keep us up to date and on all sorts. Yeah, so that's fair enough. He looks to be on a Tierney Davis, yeah, Davis for Tottenham as well. Have to do so. He's on it. So the guys are making transfers, and the quality's really massive this year. So what's the story with Stevie Stratton? He's our leader. Yeah, 48. So he's just broke the top 50,000. So that's fair enough. That's the sort of thing. I won it under the 50,000 one year. So that's where you need to be to win the FPL Top Dogs. It's no joke. It's no joke. And last year it took 79th in the world from Joey. I'll never ever be tired of saying that in our league, that, you know, hands up, you know, we've been well and truly Dick Turpin there by yeah, but no, I think it's more of it could be a bit of a Dick Turpin job, you know, this year rather. Last year was a procession for Joey. It was just a cakewalk, you know. It was basically one horse in a race, and the rest of us all running the wrong way around the course, if you know. And you know, Joey knew the right way around it. But this year could be the Dick Turpin job with Joey, Commando, and Ian. Look, Connor's still in it. These three are still in the bloody hunt here, and I can't believe Joey's not took over by now. He's had his free hit and wild card now, with just his bench boost now to come. Where's the free hit? Bench boost. He's set up, so he'll free hit 30. So I think he's got a free hit. Oh God, I'm not going to go back. And you know what I mean, guys. So that's all I can say about that. Just have a quick friendly look at the cups. Oh, what the hell's happened here in the cups? Christy Nicholson, apparently, did I win one? What the hell was going on this week? I had to buy. So, I bet Duncan Hannon in this round. I've got, Kieran Kiley, brilliant for game week 35. I didn't want that. I think he's got Salah in his team, hasn't he? Damn, treble damn. Kylie could do me this week. Could knock me out. I'm not sure what to do with this cup thing. Is it still a trophy? It's just been pushed on me, this cup thing. The buy, won that one, and this one against Kieran. Well, I'm not going to lose any sleep at all, but I'm just going to do what's right for my overall ranking, and hopefully this thing will look after itself. Yeah, you got everybody else's change name guru. What's happened to Joey's in this, isn't he? So Fitz guru. I can't really see. It's a shame that they have the hanging by a thread. Who's that one? Hertha. I know that's Stevie Strat. So what's he been doing? He's been knocked out by Jack Coyne. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, hanging by a thread must be Kylie. You recognize that. The Guinness Guru. What's he been up to? He's took out Diarmid, the big friendly giant. Yeah, I christened him last year. Diarmid, the big friendly giants of the BFG. Yeah, so Diarmid, the BFG Phillips, the big friend. They're all giants Phillips, as these Phillips guys. Absolute Phillips. He done Connor Hussey. No way. Connor is out. Done by the sniper. Okay, this is news. Read all about it. Read Sniper. Sniper has done his sniper job. Who else can I recognize here? Honeywell, the J. That's also Owen Rowe. What's he been doing? Knocked out by the Guru Killer. Fridge the Great. Second. Well, this is Fergie. Fergie got done by the Dazza Duffy. Willie Joe's Tash Shane, is he still in? He is, but got took out by my mate Dave that lives around the corner from me. Top of the Klops, he's in Liverpool. Okay, so this is Shawnee. Oh yeah, Shawnee. Oh, that's Shawnee. Shawnee Gilday, yeah. That's top of the Klops. Second, the Oracle, what's he been doing? He's been took out by the Guru Killer, so wow. It just took out Mike. So no, people aren't paying attention, but I might do something for this thing, but there'll be no money for this cup thing. I'll do some sort of a cup thing presentation. Why not? It's the first year of it. I'll throw a cup in with this. Obi-Wan Irobi. That's the Morgan took out by Fergal Boland. Have it Europe a take out. Yeah, I suppose that's Bally Happiness 11. That's Joey Neenan. Oh, no, that's not. This is Park Rowan. Yeah. So Marion talking out. Yeah, this one, the Ballyhaunis pubs. You're not going to believe it, Pup, but Joey has been knocked out of the cup, the Christy Nicholson Pub Cup, whatever it is, by Sebastian Lewensk. I think it's Sebastian Lewensk. Lankiewicz. Sebastian Lankiewicz. Yeah, we know Sebastian very well. And this is his team, you know, is a Ballyhaunis love affair for years. And yeah, Ipsus really absolutely the game week from absolutely phenomenal game week. Fabianski, what he done, you know, clean sheet. Alonso Asfalacheka. Wow, that's a dream. That's a dream. So yeah, Sebastian, well done. Congrats. That's a big scalp there. Arsenal fan as well. And he's 5.2 million. So Joey's been took out by someone in 5.2 million place. And Joey's just over the 60,000 or something like that. So that's shocks in the game, folks. So that's read all about it. That's the latest news. Any other? All right, go to leagues, maybe start this again and see what's going on. The King of the Travelers. Is there any change to the leaderboard there? Well, Kieran's done the average, so he's laughing. It's really Connor Huss. Oh well, that's no surprise. I can't believe it. I think they're pulling the plug on me in this thing. I can't believe what's happened to me this year in this thing. So unlucky. Stress winning out, so that he's one of the guys looking to get through. Road beats Joy Fats. Connor Hussey beats us. There'll be no change. There's still Kieran Kiley out there on top. Yeah, by the 3 points, and Stephen Nolan and yeah, Sean Gilday's still there. Owen is getting up a bit as well. But yeah, that's going to the wire in the King of the Travelers. And on that note, congratulations to Tyson Fury as well with he's the King of the Gypsies anyway. I wouldn't dishonor him by changing, but you know, I wouldn't be presumptuous of changing this league to the King of the Gypsies. You know, I leave the true King of the Gypsies is Tyson Fury. King of the Travelers though is after the film basically. I liked it, the boxing and the fighting and the bare knuckle, and it was really, so this is like a scrap, and this is what I want to turn the King of the Travelers into, the right scrap or one-on-one with somebody every week. So that's a, I don't know how many, I won this a few times now in the history of it. That's yeah, no, what about the King of the Travelers is me. It's about getting out there raw, dirty, and shirt off and ready for everything that comes your way. Okay, after about 20 pints. So going forward, so look, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an FPL guru at all. Don't take any advice what I'm saying here, but it's in the lap of the gods really with starters. I'm just going. All season I've just been going with dudes I know that will start nearly every game. Madison is a bit of a risky one, but all these will start hopefully, and I'll just go with that. And it's just going to be a normal game week. This game week, it's starting tomorrow. Okay, so it's the early kickoff, 11 p.m. I think it's 11 a.m. Sorry, 11 a.m. start tomorrow. Don't forget. Rafinha against City. I'm not sure about starting them anyway. I prefer to have Burnley, him starting there, but what you do, Cancelo, he's really gone off the boil. Chalobah, will he start? He could do. And anyway, if he doesn't start, I'll have to be thinking, well, do I want Veltman against Wolves away? Or I probably want Tarkowski going in there if he doesn't start. But let's see. Son, probably captain. I'm thinking about Kane, so that'd be a late decision. And Saka now, obviously, Rafinha will come in if Saka doesn't start or play. And Richarlison's for the future. I'll bank everything in him, and I have to figure out the 2 transfers I gotta do for game of 30. Probably somebody low budget. Who's the Villa dudes? Everyone will have the same sort of Villa dudes. You know, the cashes. I don't know if I can really afford the cash. 5.2. Probably can't even do Mings. Chambers. Is he starting anything? 4.2 is interested. If he was starting anything. No, he's out. He's out for a while. He's not really in the frame. Yeah, I'll figure all this stuff out anyway. I'm not sure. So Ramsey is really great. It's only 4.7 to flick in there. Coutinho's still great value at 7. Keeps going down in price, but he will be notching up pretty soon. I probably would want to take a punt on. I could get rid of Kulusevski maybe. Find 0.7 somewhere. I don't think it'd be too much to, throw in Coutinho and then get rid of Cancelo for cash. It's hard to get rid of Cancelo because of the fixtures, but I don't know. He's off the boil, so he is. He's not getting the chances. Anyway, I'll let it go after that. We'll figure it all out at some time. And thanks for watching, everybody. Best of luck with your team. That's the rough breakdown of FPL Top Dogs. Thanks for watching, guys. Best of luck tomorrow. And yeah, Top Dogs out. Goro out. Cheers. Thanks for watching.